Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson, talking about placement on the serve today. Firstly, go out and buy yourselves a couple cones. I think these are invaluable when it comes to learning how to place your serve, giving yourself this really bright, specific target to work to. Okay, there's 4 serves I want to talk about today, you guys. And generally when I talk about placement, you know, we're working the ball outside the middle of the court on our ground strokes and our volleys, and I'm trying to keep you guys from hitting too close to the sidelines, and that idea changes for me when we practice our serves. And the first serve today is a down the tee serve. This is a serve that I want you guys hitting flat, and I want you hitting, you know, with the idea that you're trying to keep it very close to that center line. And the reason for that is because when you're serving in singles and hitting flat, you know, going down the tee is a pretty straight shot. So long as, you know, you guys are accurate with your point of contact, we really just need to get the ball moving on a straight line to be able to start to knock this target down. Secondly, that serve goes into the backhand, okay? So for me, it's just a great serve for you guys to start to work off that first serve to get it going to the backhand and to build some confidence hitting towards a line that's not too tough to gain access towards, okay? Secondly, the body serve, the serve that kind of jams the opponent. A lot of people will usually stand this cone, you know, out about here where it's on line with the opponent's body. For me, I like to set this cone up a little more towards the center of the court, because I like to hit the body serve with a little bit of slice. And that way I can hit into that target with some slice and the ball ends up sliding into the opponent's body. Okay, and you can see again, this target is only about 8 inches off the service line. We're working the ball back in the court, taking the net out of play with a little bit of slice, and the fact that we're going to probably lose a little bit of pace, we want to deepen that target out a little bit. Third serve, the out wide serve. Really important. Again, close to the sideline. We got a lot of margin in terms of slicing this serve in. We can start it out here and work it towards the sideline with, you know, relative confidence. But I want you guys to make sure you're practicing trying to place that serve a little more up in the box. You guys can see that this target's not as deep as the others, because the shorter in the box it lands, the wider it's going to bounce. It's going to be tougher on the opponent to track this down, where if we're practicing it back here, this ball stays a little closer after the bounce to the opponent. So start practicing that wide slice up inside the box a little bit. And then second serve, okay? For a lot of you guys that are in the 3-0, 3-5 level, I want you making sure that you know, with your second serve, this is the time to have some margin. So I like the idea of working towards a right-hander into the backhand side, but not flirting too much with kind of popping it long, because that tends to be a problem on a lot of players' second serve, as we get this kind of stop motion that ends up sailing the ball. So if we've got a little more margin in off the service line, I think we guard against that idea of just trying to pop that second serve in the court, okay? Like I said, you go out to the pro practice facilities, you guys, you're gonna see cones like this, maybe it's cardboard boxes, empty cans of tennis balls, but you're gonna see the service box littered with these targets because the pros are trying to be so precise. When you guys see Federer ace somebody down the tee here, he literally was aiming right there, okay? And I feel like even at the more beginner levels of tennis, the serve is the one place where I can comfortably tell you guys that it's okay to really start practicing going more for the sidelines, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and hit a couple serves, just kind of walk you guys through you know, how I would practice, I'm always just trying to talk myself into the target. So, you know, I've got my cones set up out there on the opposite half, and I'll usually just kind of give myself a little verbal cue of where I'm going for. Not just the visual, but reminding myself, okay, down the tee. You know, and just talking myself into where I want to see that ball go is a pretty powerful little mechanism to end up getting these results, okay? So set those up and, you know, play around with them a little bit. If you don't work a lot of slice, you know, slide that body serve over a little bit. If you need help with the flat serve, you know, pull that, you know, tee target in a little bit until you start getting control of that flat serve. But, you know, start getting really, really confident with the idea that you guys can go out and start really placing the serve into these little obscure corners of the service box, okay? That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please click like below this video. And if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.